Hello and welcome to episode 24 of the Perfect Tower 2. There is no sound right now, it bugged up because I've been running this thing for over 30 hours. I'm purposely on era 98 billion because I'm trying to make money. Let's see how much I'm making. 1.1 Ondesian per second. Not bad, but I'm gonna do much better later in this episode. This is where I decided to stop trying to get the famous 90 out of 90 that many people told me to try. In fact, I was at MT13 and people were telling me, yeah, you should get Era 1 in every region, every difficulty. And reaching Era 1 right now is reaching Infinity 1 in reality. But I die before Era 1. If I go on Nightmare or Impossible, it doesn't matter the loadout, it doesn't matter the software, I die and that's the end of it. I don't understand how it's possible. I don't get how people were able to reach 90 out of 90 at MT13. I don't understand this. And I got frustrated and I stopped playing. I was angry because I couldn't make it. I didn't understand it. 90 out of 90. I can't do this. I die. I need money. I need to make money to get stronger modules so I can stay alive. I get even one shot almost. So I stopped playing and now I'm back with another approach. In fact, the original approach that I had during this series, which is learning the game on my own, taking my time and just having fun. For some reason, the fun was gone. But now we're gonna come back and you're gonna see a very slow progress into Infinity in this episode. We're gonna look at Infinity perks also. Please continue giving me advice, tricks. I might take some, leave some, it doesn't matter. There's all sorts of reasons why I take some and leave some, but it's not because I say I want to learn the game on my own that I don't want advice. And if I have additional questions, I'll go on Discord. One thing I refuse to do is simply download a blueprint and no, I want to actually play the game. So let's go back to the basics and learn the game. Never mind the mistakes. Never mind the decisions that slow me down. This is not a game that requires that much skill. It's more like understanding the mechanics and making the right decision. And the only consequence is that it slows you down. So here we reach Infinity 1 and I'm still alive. I'm not dying because I made a loadout with Infinity modules. I just slapped them there. I put a bunch of other modules to survive the era phase, so I don't die before I reach Infinity, of course. And here I am in Infinity, still alive. Here I'm checking the amount of damage I'm taking. It should not change, and it doesn't change because I do use Infinity modules, the most important one being Infinity Foundation, which enables you to stay alive. But it reduces your health so much. If you look below, I have 27 SX shield because I'm using the Infinity module that gives shield. I forgot how it's called. So what I'm going to do eventually, I'll multiply my shield by 1000 and eliminate my health regen and reduce my health by a lot, and it will be all about shield. I'm not sure it's normal, but it seems to me like the only thing that matters for now is the shield. I could not find any way to have high health. This is my loadout on the left. In fact, I don't even have 51 modules and I keep swapping them. Certain modules I removed. There's even Infinity modules that I had to remove because they had to do with, I'm gonna call it mana, I forgot the name of it, because I don't use active spells yet. I might one day, and this is where I would download a script from Discord because I play so many games, I don't want to learn how to make scripts. I would want a script that just spams your active abilities. For now, I will not use active abilities, but I might in the future. I'm pretty sure it would be strong, but that's not something I explored in the game yet. So a lot of those were already swapped, but I'm just showing you my very first Infinity Shield. That's what I was talking about. My very first loadout where I stay alive in Infinity. And we're gonna see how far I'm gonna get. Not that far, and it's pretty slow. And I don't care that it's slow. Eventually it's gonna become fast, I can guarantee you that. But I wanna just take my time and get back to having fun, you know. Infinity 157 took me 8 hours, right? If I downloaded something, I'm sure I would have been much faster, but no, I decided to use my own strategies and discover the game, and I'm having fun again. In fact, it's running as I'm speaking to you. I'm trying to find a way to make a lot of money, and this game is running 24/7 on my computer once again, like it used to. So here I'm making 2.08 decision per second, and this is where I started thinking maybe I should find a way to push through Infinity and make tons of money, and I'll find a way to make the most money I ever made since I started playing this game. I'll show that to you later on. Infinity 286 after 10.5 hours, and this is where I'm going to stop this run in a moment. So 5.2 decision, that's not enough. I need to make more than this, of course. I was making more in the previous run I was showing you anyways, right? But at least I'm showing that I can survive Infinity as long as I want. I wanted to understand this mechanic. In fact, it changes nothing. When you have those Infinity modules, you don't get hit any harder, nothing changes. But you do need those Infinity modules, which reduce, of course, your health by so much. Okay, let's take a look at the Infinity perks. Okay, I'm showing this. And look at that, 0.065 out of 193 billion. It will take me centuries at this pace, but we'll get faster later. Okay, so there's a lot of them. This is where I'm going to follow advice I received. I'm just going to comment on a couple because you can read on your own. This one, for instance, 250,000 rubber. Wow. I would only use that if I was to fill that bar so fast, because this seems so useless to me. But I'm so far from being able to even fill a bar. So it seems insane, but maybe when you fill the bar super fast, you can do it. 250,000 rubber. Multiply resource drops by 10,000. Toggle. Okay, when you toggle, how fast does the bar go down? How long does that last when I toggle that? Times 10,000, that's a lot, but I don't know what happens when you hit toggle. We'll discover it over time. Some of them are pretty strange, like this one. Market timer to a button, wet. Force good weather, forget about it, I'm not using the shipping yard too much. Fire damage times 10 to the power 12, I wouldn't mind using that right now for region 14. My DPS is too low, but unfortunately I don't have access to this, and probably at the point where I will have access to this, it will become honestly useless. So the one we're gonna go for is 400 hours of shard refining time. That's what multiple people told me to get, and that's what I'm gonna get. And this is fire, earth, and lightning stones, and they have overlapping regions. So 400 hours will give me a lot of tier 10 ore, so it's pretty good. So those are nice too because they're permanent. I don't care about the town per cooldown. However, the one just below, double the amount of skill points received per level, that one is attractive and it's permanent, right? So that's something I could be attracted to. Mine, not so sure. Then there's resources. There's so much. It's pretty intimidating, but if you take it one little thing at a time, it's all good. Tenfold machine production. this is permanent, and you know I like the factory, so that's very attractive too. Infinity Forge, I don't know what that is, and I won't research it. I want it to be a surprise. I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's strong. So we're gonna start with that. $400. So it's fire, earth, lightning. Let's take a look. I was talking about overlapping. So there's the volcano. The underground is overlapping for 2 stones, and the region 14, the one in the middle where there's like rocks floating. I forgot how it's called. They overlap. So every time you do that, you contribute to 2 stones at once, which is very cool. So first thing I'm going to do, well, let's take a look at the factory first though. At the end of the video, you're gonna see the progress I made. But I have 50 T5 tier 5 blue producers, and I'm gonna show you how much after this very long run, right? I have 13 duodecillion blue blocks, which will enable me to upgrade some modules. That's what I want to do. But soon I'll make so much that I'm showing. I was using 47, right? It was an experimental loadout. But I'll make so much money eventually that those producers will be useless. So this is region 14, the second last region. I was testing it out, see how it went, and my DPS is too low, it's too slow. So I'm gonna have to be stronger, have more DPS so I can be efficient, pushing to infinity. I have to one-shot those mobs. I was just testing it out, get a feel out of it. I could sit there for many hours and survive, but my problem is my DPS is too slow. I'm not ready for this yet. So that's really what motivated me to say, okay, let's find a place where I can make a lot of money. So in a few seconds we're going to do a cut here, and I'm going to show you which area I chose and how much money I made. Right there, region 13, just before, on easy. This is where I made the most money ever. Also, you can see I'm at 60 SP shield and going up, of course, using the ultimate muzzle that increases your shield forever. And I kept my health to a minimum, made it all about the shield. It helps a lot. Here I'm checking how much damage I'm taking, but I'm perfectly fine here in this area. After 9 hours, I was at Infinity 942, and let's take a look at my income. Yeah, here I'm showing the 9 hours. I'm going to take a look at the income. 34 undecillion per second, and I have 1 tridecillion resources saved. So this is the most money I ever made, most money I ever had. That's what I'm looking for, and right now, as I'm speaking to you, I'm making a run in the Dark Realm on hard, trying to see if I find a way to make even more money per second. I'm trying to find the best place to make as much money as possible. Then I'll run this thing for 60 hours, 72 hours, I don't care, 24/7 to make tons and tons and tons of money, so my modules can be stronger and I can get closer to this 90 out of 90. We are showing Infinity 1250. I decided to stop there. And I gain a bunch of levels. Infinity board. So I'm not sure why I was clicking that. I think I was trying to make a decision of what to do next, because I knew this area was not related to the stones I need to upgrade. I was only trying to make money. It's the bottom right. I'm about to go there. It's the bottom right that's that it affects the most. Probably others too. This one right there, I'm at 1250 here. Will still take me centuries at this pace, that's for sure. Alright. Trading post, I respect, so I could max my shield. I still have 32 levels because I still don't have exotic gem producer, so I decided not to spend those points yet. And look at that, I finally have absolute 0. There's only one muzzle left to get, is with the blue gems, when they'll get it. Now this thing, because I knew I had enough footage for the video, I didn't want it to drag too much. I played with this a little bit. It reduced the speed by 50%. My suspicion would be, if you have, I think it's called Bulwark or something like that, whichever module it is that increases your health permanently, and you want to slow down the game while you increase your health, you could use this. It's the only reason I could see why it would work. I played with it a bit, but I didn't get any spectacular results, so I didn't include it in the video. So I'm not so sure how powerful this thing is. Maybe I'll discover it later on. Look at that. Only 3 more and I'll have all black machines, but look at the mass I need. Ouch. And I'm running out of ingots and dust. So I'm gonna have to make a bunch of lumps and wait for refining, etc. But that's only the machines. Okay, we're gonna take a look at the exotic gem producer. Okay, those are the, of course, all the tiers. I'm gonna have to remake all these machines up to white or red, and the belt at least green and probably black before I decide to create this exotic gem. I'll make a decision at the right time. I'm not sure how I'm gonna proceed yet. But red feels right for all machines and green feels right for the belt. But look at that, I have to make dense blocks tier 10. I mean, it's just so many ingots. It's gonna take me forever. And look at the money I'm making just going idle. Not bad, but I'm sure I'll find a way to make even more. I'm working on that as we speak. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.